Hi everyone, it's Christy here again. How y'all going? I just wanted to do a quick little update of my July Project Life. There are some bits and pieces that aren't quite finished, but it's pretty much done and I want to get it up and share it with you all. I've finally got my second album, thank you Jodie. So I've moved it into here. Here's the front page. Hopefully this will stay up. I'm using my boxer washi to try it, prop it up a bit. Here's our front page. I haven't really changed much of it. I've just added in this picture my daughter made with her Lego. It's an aeroplane. I had forgotten about it when I was doing that week's spread, so it was left over, and she wanted it included, so we popped it in the front. She picked there for it. So what I'll do is over the next 6 months, because this will be from July onwards, I'll swap out these as I take photos that I want to keep for and add to my title page. So that hasn't really changed much. Here, hopefully you can see the two pages. Okay, so here is the beginning of July. If you watched my last video, or video I did not long ago, which did the first 6 months of my Project Life, you would have heard that my phone went in 2-minute noodles and I lost a heap of photos. So this week, since I hadn't gotten my new phone yet, and it is still, sorry, I was just putting a tag on a page because so I'd remember something. There's not a lot of photos. There's a couple that I'd taken, well actually only one that I took, which is this one of my foot, and I wanted to take a photo of the bruising that was coming out, and just put some washi here, and I think they're jelly bean soup lettuce stickers. So this one's got lots and lots of journaling, because yeah, I didn't have photos, which was nice for a change. So up here's going to do my title card. I still haven't got all those done from the last 6 months, so I've got to get to them, but when I do them I just knock a whole heap out in one go, so I'm not real worried about that. We'll go here. I did just a little, most of these cards too are from my A Piece of Cake Designs scrap kit. These were the journaling cards on the cut apart sheet. I can't remember who it was from, but it's one of the new ones. So, and then I've got these Studio Calico stickers that were in here as well. So anyway, I think I got the wood veneers, and I think I added one of them out of my stash in the kit, the piece of twines from the kit. So I just did that to sort of represent me, my daughter and my boyfriend. A bit of journaling about my foot, how, you know, I had an appointment at the fracture clinic to get it looked at, and yeah, just how it's going. And I got a moon boot put on it, and I did have a picture of my moon boot. Did I? I do have a picture of my moon boot somewhere. I might need to find it and try and add it in. No, it might have been on my other phone. Anyway, sorry. I did have a picture somewhere of my moon boot, so if I can find it I'll add it in. If not, I'm not real worried about it. Here is talking about my phone when it went in the 2-minute noodles. The block Sky High here, my boyfriend had just gotten me hooked on it, so it got a 5-star rating, and I'm going to print out a picture of that. I've got to download and print it out. Down here is just about a day we had. We went out the Jungle Gym, which is a play centre here, and a couple of my girlfriends come by to visit me because I wasn't doing much. Why I just popped this up here was because that's actually next week. What I'm going to do here is Nicole Jones 911 on YouTube and Facebook posed a challenge to use your products that you love at the moment in a spread, so I thought I'll put them here and a bit of journaling about them in there and a couple of pictures at the top and bottom. That way it would help fill this in a little bit. This card I think was from Studio Calico. I know this was from the Piece of Cake Designs. I think that was out of my stash. So I just made that. No, that wasn't from Studio Calico. I think that was from one of the kits. Becky Higgins kit, sorry. So over here, if you did see my last video, you would have known that I said I was going to add in a couple of photos of my daughter as a bit of a throwback to help fill in this week. So up here I just did the stitching on this card with the Amy Tan stencil. Here are a couple of these cards. Here's me just writing about it. One of the pictures of my daughter. She was about 3 months old there. So that's from 4 years ago. So I think I'm going to do that quite often. I do like how, you know, if I don't have a lot of photos, just find one from that week a few years ago and pop it in. Just, I think it, yeah, makes it a little bit more special, and you can remember those memories and brings them back to life. Also, what's going to go in here is an insert, which I haven't done yet. It was my mum's birthday on July 3rd. But she passed away nearly 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in September. So I want to put something in here for her as well. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that too much. There's something else I've got to talk about her about later on in this, and I'll probably start bawling. So, oh, my folder's slipping. So over the page we go. Here we go. So there's side A, and there's the next side. So up here is going to go my title card. Here we had the Grafton races. It's a big race day, race week actually. I couldn't go. I was sort of planning on going, but I had my daughter and I had hurt my foot. So once I hurt my foot, there was no chance of me going whatsoever. So, but I'm going to record who like the winners were of the main races in here. My boyfriend's dog, I just took a picture of her, my daughter and I, and one here of her holding my hand. I've just put the best. It was just a sticker and some washi, and just a little bit of journaling about her being all cuddly and wanting to be with mum. She was so good when I couldn't move. She was a great help. Like, she was fantastic. I was very, very lucky for a 4-year-old who ended up being cooped up inside because we couldn't go anywhere. She was so wonderful. Okay, here, this is what she ended up doing. This is probably why she was so wonderful. Our dining room chairs, she'd get them and like build little towers and cubby houses and all these sort of things. So this day we got her pillow and sat it out, and she was sitting on it like that and watching television. And then here again, she was on her little concoction. Oh, sorry about the glare. We're building a little table in there this time, so I've just popped a little arrow paper clip, which I got from 2Ps, I think it was. So up here is a picture of the box. I went and got some hamburgers for my boyfriend and myself for dinner one night, and this was the place I was going to get them from when I hurt my ankle. So I had to definitely record that, and I think I even mentioned that in the journaling there. I think a lot of this is some's from the Piece of Cake Designs kit, and some is from one of the Becky Higgins kits. I think it might be Honey. I've got Blush, Honey, and Craft. But yeah, so one of those three really. I think this one's from Honey. Anyway, here's my boyfriend cooking dinner. I managed to get out of it. I started it and I was meant to be doing it, but he ended up taking over, which was very sweet of him, and so he should have, really. I mean, I couldn't walk really. I was in a moon pit and had to have my foot up. Anyway, here is my daughter just playing. Here is my new phone I got, and the pretty case I got for it, and a bit of journaling about that. I was so excited to go get my phone. My God, it took me forever to walk around the shops to get it. So then I just put this week, remember, and a little bit of what went on this week. So then we go over the page here. Now this is where I've started using, and this is just her swimming newsletter, so it'll come out So that's what that looks like.